Hello friends, I'm Chi. Yeah, another week, right? Yeah. So here you would like to know why Questura is doing what they are doing, like you saw in the topic there as it suggested. And also a lot of things you need to know in that anagraphy section, your commune. There are some things that you guys are doing that is not right when you go to register your identity card. Okay, all right. And other things that you need to know here. Okay, also if they are maltreating your camp, like things are not going right, you are facing injustice, denial of this and that, frustration. I will tell you what to do, what you can do to get out of there. And also, you want to extend your stay in the SPRA or go back to SPRA. You will know all these things with Chi, man. All right, if you're here for the first time, why don't you subscribe? Because here you get information like that. I'll keep you informed, drill updated, man. Information transforms a lot. With it, you will know your left and right. Without it, man, you are lost and you've been a deep shit. I'm telling you. All right, to my friends who have already done so, thank you very much. You guys are great, wonderful, one love. Without you, I won't be here doing this thing, man. You guys are the reason why I'm here. All right, please share to friends on WhatsApp, Facebook. You who is watching me for the first time, please do that. Tell friends that she's here, spreading the love. Okay, all right. On the more harder note, yeah, some of you in the camp, whether SPRA, in other camps, projects like that, you are facing some kind of injustice. They are maltreating you. Things are not going on well. Despite the fact you hear from other camps that they are treating them nice and the rest of them, but in yours, it's a deep problem. Everywhere thinking dirty, not organized. They are denying you of many things, and you're thinking, where do I report? Because you realize that even when you go to report to the police comes and they connect together. The police listens to them more than you, because what, you are just a migrant. Who cares? So now you even go to official immigration, the same thing. By the time you come back, they told you, hey, you just went and reported, right? We already know, they told us. So it's like, before you even, after reporting, before you come back, they have already called them and tell them that, hey, this guy did this. And again, before the police come, the police will inform them, hey, we are coming on a Friday, on a Tuesday. Before then, they have already organized everywhere, arranged everywhere to make it look good and start petting you guys. So you guys know that what these things I'm saying is reality. So now, what do you now do? Where do you now report to? Where is the escape route so that they will not escape it anymore? Now, I'll be telling you one thing. You can just go online, Google, and type email of UNHCR. I repeat again, UNHCR. That is United Nations High Commissioner for Refugee. Yes, you can get their email on Google and then write all in detailed form, explaining all the situation, what has been going on with you guys in the camp, the injustice, the maltreating, everything that you guys are facing, the denial of this and that. Report. Upon reporting, they will come themselves personally without informing. Put the address of your camp, okay? Put the address where the camp is located. They will come there and they will investigate. And if they find out that what you said is true, then they will push everybody to another better camp, a more sweet camp, man, where you get all the facilities there ready for you guys, where you're gonna enjoy. And then what they do next to those camp where you are, that camp where you now left, sometimes they close it down, or even punish them or report them to the government, because they have to follow the guideline, the laid out rules for asylum. They have to follow it to the detailed form. So please, you can report to the UNHCR, okay? So go on Google, get their email there, email of UNHCR office in Rome. You also see their phone number, but I prefer you also mail them. Also, if you are needing help, like you have children like that, you don't know where to go, you can also mail them. So they also helps with accommodation, things like that. Also, if you want to go back to the SPRA, okay, you're out of SPRA, and then your camp denied you SPRA, you can go to official immigration. Yes, always attached to the Questura sometimes. You can check it on Google where the address is in your city there. You can go to them and they'll fix you in a better camp, okay? They can make you go back to SPRA if you are denied of it. Because the law says now even with 2 years, you can go to SPRA, 5 years. All these documents, you can now go to SPRA. So please go to official immigration and see if they are so nice to put you back in a SPRA, okay? You can also try other cities, official immigration, if your own city denies you of it. And also, if you're in the camp, you need some extension. Let's say the SPRA project is over, they're asking you to leave. Please, you can also go to official immigration and beg them for more time, man. Yes, in most cases, they give more people more 5 months, 6 months, 1 year, 3 months. It depends, okay? Also, remembering that if you're out of the camp, out of SPRA and the rest of them, you have Caritas. If you have children, Caritas can easily help. Even single people, Caritas also help them. Mainly Caritas. Also, we have Red Cross. Just giving you these details so that you know that there's still hope for you all, okay? So that is it. So that you know your left and right, all right? So now, moving on to Carta de Identità. Yes, most of you have done the Carta Identità, mainly the plastic one. Now, what is striking to me is that when you go to the anagraphy section in your commune where they normally do this card, some commune, I don't know if they told you that there's a place where they'll ask you if you want to donate your organ. Yes, your organ, like your kidney, liver, your heart, and the rest of them, your eyes, you know, and some things, other vital, important things in your body. So now, if you say yes, it means that maybe there could be an accident, or God forbid, not for you guys, man. So something like that can happen, and when they rush to the hospital, the doctor could just look at it and say, "No, this person is not gonna make it," and they will take all the organs in the person because they will see it through in the system of your identity card. Maybe when they consult your commune, or I don't know how they will find out that you said yes. And then they will harvest all the organs in that person's body, you know, and then give it to the next person who needs it in the country, maybe kidney, liver, lungs, and the rest of them, even eye. So important things in the eye, they will take it off and then give to people who are on the in the line to receive these things. Okay, so now most of you must have done it in ignorance because you know English, Italian language is a barrier. Yeah? So now all you have to do to find out, especially those of you having the plastic one, to find out, you can go back to the commune and Nagarfe section and say, hey, when you guys are applying this thing for me, did you ask me if I have to donate my organ, yes or no? What did I really say there? Did I say yes or no? If they say you said yes, then tell them no, please, I don't want. That is if you don't want to donate your organ. If something should happen to you that is critical, that maybe the doctor is saying you have 10% chance of survival or 20%. Not really you, but you know, mostly we Africans don't like to donate this thing. So that's why I'm just trying to inform you so that you try to go back and see whether you said yes in ignorance, okay? So you can correct that mistake in there, okay? Because maybe some commune did not even ask, they just put yes, not minding whether you say no or not. So just to let you know that there is this thing going on too. They ask people, okay? Because me, I have to even go back and ask them, hey, what did you people write for me? They said, no, our own is still in the paper form. You know, those of you using the plastic, they do those things for people in plastic more than the people using the paper one, you know, the ordinary one. Yes, the ordinary one, they said, no, they did not ask. Unless you want to convert to plastic, that's when they will ask those things. So please find out with your anagraphy section, your commune, if you said yes in ignorance, okay, and correct it. That's what I'm going to say. So now, moving straight to those who are having the 2 years kind of documents, subsidiary, those kind of documents. Yes, mainly you discover that they normally call people back for commission. They might call people back for commission. And please, if your document you put on renewal is taking long, especially subsidiary and those of 2 years and other types that are lower than asilo political, yes, you see, what Questera do is that when you bring those documents for renewal, they will send it to the territorial commission. That's back to the commission where you got your document from, to know if they will still grant the permission or they will still allow Questura to renew the document, okay? So if those people say yes, then Questura will go ahead and renew. But if they say no, it means that you have to come for another commission. They have to ask you more questions. So now, and that is why putting documents on renewal can also delay because of these issues. Okay, now, so now, listen well. Most of you who got the document through court, let's say through a lawyer, you know, those of you who went to appeal and got that document, mostly you discover that these are the kind of people they call back for another commission. Why do they do that? Because the commissioner does not agree with what the court said, you know, so they will still call you back to ask you questions, you know, pertaining to the story you told them, because they will always want to disagree with what the court said. So that is why most of the time they will call you back. That's why most people who go for this commission after getting documents, they find it like that because they got it through a lawyer, whether it's subsidiary and the rest of them. They always call them back, especially if they don't have job. Because that's why if you have all these kind of documents, it's good to go and hustle for a job, you know, and convert it to lavoro subordinato or also autonomo before going to renew, you know, convert it so that you will not face all this commission thing. Because once you go to lavoro subordinato or autonomo, you convert to those areas, you are out of the system. You know, they will not call you for all those kind of commission anymore. So some will say, yes, but I have subsidiary. I got it through lawyer, but they didn't call me. Well, that was good for you because maybe your commissioner is so nice not to bother you, you know, or maybe they saw that, okay, the information you gave is true, or maybe they saw that there is fighting in your country, there is disaster, natural disaster, pestilence like disease or ravaging the country, so they will just decide just to leave you alone. And some of you who got your own directly from commission, yes, they will not really call you because they are still saying that there's situations in your country that is still going on that will not allow them to just want to bother you, you know, because they get information from the country's embassy. You know, their embassy is there in your country. So they always get information from there. They also check Google and the rest of them to know the situation that is happening there, if the story you told still hold ground, especially those who say their government is looking for them. So when there's a change of government, you see mostly they want to deny the person the renewal of that document. They tell the person go home, because now they find out that those situations no longer exist anymore. So that is why these things happen to some people. Okay, so now what's the best? Avoid over traveling direct to your country. No matter the kind of documents you have, avoid traveling direct to your country, because over traveling back to your country will signal to them that, hey, those issues no longer exist. That's why you travel direct. That's why you have to go the other way around. Okay, and also before traveling, make sure that you have converted your document to Lavoro or autonomous, so that they will not call you back. Okay, so these are just the issues for most people who got their documents through the court, okay, through the lawyer. So that is it. So because the commission still want to disagree with that judgment, that's what I want to say in short. So you just have to keep your hands clean, keep your records clean after getting that document. Do not commit crime, pay your tax, pay everything, buy tickets, just avoid anything trouble, okay? And while you're in the camp, for those who are still in the camp, please respect the law. Respect all they are telling you to do. Obey them like a mugu, you know, a serious mumu, you know, just like somebody who doesn't know his left and right. Just obey them and stay out of trouble. Whatever they tell you, just do it. Don't engage yourself in fighting of any kind. Just be civil, man, so that at the end of the day, you will get good records from them, which are going to send to Questura and also the commission that you're a nice person, blah, 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 blah. Because whatever they take that their pencil or their pen to write, they can just destroy you just with one little thing called pen. By writing or even typing in the computer. They just type it and send it, and the person is gone. Just like that. For many years, we keep struggling for documents. So please stay away from unnecessary problems from them. You can also write to the UNHCR office in Rome. That is United Nations for High Commissioner for Refugees. United Nations High Commissioner for Refugees, UNHCR. You can write to them and explain all details of what is going on in your camp to them, instead of going to fight them or insult them or disobey them. Okay, so that is it in essence, what I want to say regarding to that one. All right, so now for people who are pregnant, just to refrain the whole thing again, you know, please, you can apply for maternita, assegno maternita, if you are pregnant after giving birth, before the child gets to 6 months. Please do that, okay? Also, the one of July, 1st of July, they'll be starting your bonus universale up to 21 years of age. I don't think, maybe because very soon bonus baby will be phasing out and be lodging into the universal baby bonus, okay, so that you will know that these things are happening. Okay, also mama bonus, okay, will be ongoing. Sette 30, if you are married, you have your wife and your children here, when doing your Sette 30, go with the identity card and all the other informations and put in there, so that the government will know that you have families like that. Also, remember assegno familiare. For those of you who are working, you can do the assegno familiare, both the Sette 30 also, because with this, by putting your family's information like identity card of your codice fiscale and identity card of your family members in there when doing the assegno familiare in a competent CAF or patronato, then it means that you'll be getting more allowance, you know, more money will be flowing into your account, you know, meant for your family, your wife and your children. So please take note of that, okay? Don't get it wrong. All right, so now I think I'll be stopping here for now. Okay, yes, I remember something. The embassy, yes, the immigration office have now stated that no more racketeering, no more using of agents, that even now they'll be planting some people who will be investigating, wearing body cameras to investigate what is happening there, the discrepancies. Also, that henceforth there will be nothing like no more paper, no more printing paper to print the passport, that everything now will be working very fine, that they want to zero out corruption from the immigration system where they issue the Nigerian passport. So expect speedy facilitation of your passport when you now go to apply. And now they said no more use of agents. So at least now, and they said that you have to pay the real amount, no longer paying all those 500 euro, all those big money. Even in Nigeria back home, they are setting up other centers, that is public-private partnership thing with other sectors who are going to help them to collect passports so that people can renew with ease without struggle of any kind. So now they say both visible and invisible people will be there to monitor how things are going on there, because they have discovered that there's a lot of fraud going on, and they want to avoid aliens like people from other countries. They want to stop them from coming into Nigeria to take passports that belong to us and go and commit crime, and people say Nigerians are over committing crime. So these are what the new Oga at the top there in immigration is saying, that no more things have to be done in order so that people will start respecting the country, Nigeria. So those ones working in the embassies, now I know by now they'll be saying, "What is this? This man is spoiling show for us." So well, that is that. Just to bring you this update, okay? So leaving you with that, I'll be signing out officially. Remember to show me love just show me love in my video by liking, share to your friends on WhatsApp, Facebook. Let's see in the comment section. Please subscribe, press the bell, okay? I'm signing out. I'm Chi Chow. One love. Out of here.